ground to Tien. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the first inning. And out innings, he hit Carlos Quentin in the game, and Quentin didn't seem to be very happy about that. That's off the fist, and Aviles at shortstop makes the play. Zach gets the
Fellow was playing with the Cleveland Indians, and what a power fastball he had. I mean, he just come out there just throw nothing but fastballs.
Rip to Konerko at first, and 2 pitches, 1 out.
Especially in a strikeout situation.
Quentin into foul ground. Nice play. Sliding right before he went up against the barrier wall. Yes. Royals are playing well. Zach Greinke's on the mound, and a lot of folks coming out to watch the Royals. Good late win tonight. Jim Thome hits one very high to center field. Coco was playing deep, and 1 pitch, 1 out in the second inning. The back of his left hand, hit on Saturday night. And Konerko, you saw the numbers before that. 4 plate appearances, 3 walks. Got him. And Scott Baker, I'm sure, is still trying to figure out what hit him. Hard hit up the middle. There's the Royals' first base runner, and Guillen coming in at 289. One of the many times they tied the game in that crazy Saturday game. Called 3rd strike.
And make sure that he doesn't do any unnecessary running, and try to keep him as healthy as possible.
Jacobs beats the shift. Guillen will stop at second base. The White Sox had Getz way over to the right. If he's at his normal depth, played in the pitcher's mound, it's that time of year when the spring birds start arriving at Kauffman Stadium. Into right field, another hit for Cayaspo, and now the ball kicked around in right field by Podsednik, and 2 runners will advance another base. 1-0 Royals. Jacobs at third, Cayaspo at first. And there's the pitch that gives Olivo trouble.
Throw the ball.
I like that idea. Called. 4 strikeout.
Pitch really just took him out of his game.
Podsednik hits it hard, and it's off of Cayaspo's glove. That's going to be ruled a base hit. Looked like a play that Cayaspo could have made, spun his wheels a little bit, but he got an early break off of Zach. And now Butler over near the tarp with Cayaspo, and Billy makes the play. The White Sox get their first hit, but Zach has faced
him. He might have had some injury that would still be bugging him today.
And strikes out. That is Cologne's. Belted to deep right field. Podsednik back, and to Jesus with his 3rd home run of the year. And now Tien beats the shift like Jacobs did in the second inning. And has a 1-out single. He's 1 for 2. He's off, and it's bounced to third. Nick's throw is low, but Konerko with good hands. So Guillen is. Hit hard into left center field, and the Royals are going to have a 3-0 lead. So another Royal down in the count. 1 ball, 2. And the White Sox back to that same shift for Mike Jacobs, who singled into right center field. And that's hammered into deep right. Podsednik Can't make the play. Let's see how far Butler will go. Dave Owens going to hold him.
An injury can force the guy into a situation where you can say, hey, we really
on the corner. So the Royals,
who he is, because he puts hitters in a two-strike approach all the time when you be able to get those many pitches over.
Butler makes the play to Zach, one down.
We're into the base hit hole, and that way he don't have to worry about going to his left and going to the bag.
.com/Kansas City. He went around.
Well, he made two mistakes. One, he missed his location on David on the home run, and also missed his location on Billy on the base hit RBI.
You just witnessed the extent of Bartolo Colon's range as he throws out Mike Aviles. Shallow center. And Brent Lillibridge makes the play. 2 down in the 4th inning. His first name is Donald. Don't call me Donnie. He went. That's set.
Jumping around, moving their feet, and he's clearing the lane that he wants. And that you throw it inside, and you go back out to where you want the ball.
Coco back to the track to get Konerko. Broke his bat, and Cayaspo can't get it. So Przinsky just muscles one out into center field. Shrugged his shoulders and said, well, that's what he does. So there's another guy, as you said, who's indifferent about it. Just goes after the next hitter and gets Ramirez to roll the tee in. And the inning is over. Talking with John Buck as he gets ready for the top of the 6th inning. Tien launches it to right, but Podsednik is there to make the catch. Tien is 1 for 3. And he is 7 for his last 14. Lays off a pitch that was outside. Colon has been trying to work that pitch.
It's going to get to induce ground balls. Right-handed hitter rolls over on it. Ground ball is short.
Nix plays a tough hop and loses the opportunity for the double play. Well, Colon had a goal against Jacobs, and he wasn't going to vary from it. 3rd. Up the left field line, Carlos Quinton runs it down. Royals strand 2 and lead 3-0. Podsednik hasn't seen this Zach Greinke, as he wasn't with the White Sox in April. Billy can't handle the tough hop, and Podsednik, with excellent speed, will move to second base. And Jerry Owens in the minor leagues, somebody needed to play center field. Zach has struck out his 8th, and that leaves 9 against Cleveland, 10 against Texas, 10 against Detroit, 8 against Toronto. Hit hard to right field, but Guillen is right there. 2 down with Podsednik, but he's still standing there. And now Jason Nix, who has grounded out and struck out, and a slow roller to Billy, to Zach. How about that? Getting fancy. Olivo up the middle and has a leadoff single in the 6th inning.
How big of a baseball fan are you?
Oh, man, I'm a big baseball fan. Royals are doing a good job tonight, aren't they?
Been great. Ryan, there he goes. He's excited it's going to get caught, but guy's been...
You know, oh, pickle. Oh, get him!
Well, leave it to
Never. Yeah.
See?
And this inning finally, the Royals would love to get a complete game from him. As of a couple of hours before the game, Joakim Soria was not believed to be available after pitching the last.
Getting a lot of work, but at the same time, that could be good also because it's a long season. The hot weather hasn't gotten here yet, and there may be a case where they'd be stronger.
He could be behind 2-0. That's hit to deep center field, but Coco is there to make the catch. Second, leaving Kansas City and still have the best record in the American League. David DeJesus is 2 for 4. Nix makes the play over near the dugout suite. Martin is 1 for 4.
What you do is going towards second base and not get out there and be thinking about going back while he's in the process of pitching. You can see how David is taking that step back to first base zone as his foot goes up, and I think that's a negative for a base runner right there.
Billy Butler has done very well against his pitcher. 2 out of 3. Just got underneath it. Maybe tried to do a little too much with that pitch. The infield fly rule is called as Ramirez makes the play.
They got in on him a little bit, and that's a ball that Billy.
Konerko to the bag himself. Royals strand 2, and we are on to the 8th. A.J. Pierzynski, who has one of the 3 Chicago hits. He'll lead off against Zach and lines a curveball off of Tien's glove. That was
the eye level with his fastball, but Ramirez is off to a slow start, mainly because he's in the pull mode, and they're trying to get him to hit the ball more the other way.
And now he just pokes one into center field, and this is the first time all night the White Sox have had more than one base runner pushed him around. Chance for 2. Out at second. Low throw. Butler handles it. Slicing it into right field, where Nix is now playing as the White Sox have shifted around their deep. At 4:30 in the outfield experience before the 7-10 game with the White Sox. Olivo down on strikes. The second inning on an error by Podsednik, who is in right. Aviles up the middle, backhanded by Getz, safe at first. Ramirez charging in, gets crisp, and we go to the 9th inning with producer Kevin Schenk, director Steve Kurtenbach, as Zach Greinke is 3 outs away from another shutout. Cayaspo, his best play of the night, 1 down. Have held the White Sox to 4 extra base hits. Busted bat up the left field line, and that is inside the line, and now rolls away from DeJesus. Nix is going to hold it.
No harm, no foul.
Drilled to left. DeJesus is there. Tien all by himself on the left side.